Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that bell notification. All right, so today we're going to do episode 3 of my Q&A. And if you have any questions for the next Q&A, just leave a comment down below with a question. Or you can ask me on Facebook. All right, so let's get started. So my first question comes from Brooke. Brooke asks, how do I decide where to camp? What's the deciding factor? Well, one, when out here at Sleeping Giant Provincial Park, there's designated campsites along the way. You might have one spot every 10 kilometers, or sometimes there's a group of spots, like 3 spaced over 1 kilometer. I have my favorites. Like where I am right now, I'm at Twin Pine. That's probably my favorite. This and Lightning's Bay are my 2 favorites. And the deciding factor for this spot today is I just wanted to come in here. Today I'm on a hike. It's just one overnighter. It's the end of October and it's really cold, so I just want to do one night. Just a 12-kilometer hike in, camp out here, hike back out. Next spot's not for another 12 kilometers, so I'm not going to do 24 kilometers. They say, the signs say it's 8 or 9 kilometers, but it's actually 12. Like GPS is 12. It took me 2.5 hours to hike in here, and it's 12. There's no way it's 8 kilometers. But anyways, this is like the only spot. So like I said, like along the way, other areas, there's designated spots to camp. And okay, so Brooke also has a second question. It says, when I get to camp, what do I set up first? First thing I set up is my shelter. Shelter is number one. Get that done out of the way first in case the weather changes suddenly. Now, technically, the first thing I set up is Xena's water dish. I get her set her dish down, pour some water in it. So, like right after hike, she's got to have her water. She starts drinking right away. She wants that water right away. And then I set up the tent. And then there's nothing much else to set up. I just got my filter system set up, and yeah, and then just get my tent and that with my sleeping bag, my air pad, and just organize all the little things. And there's not too much for setting up. All right, thanks for the question, Brooke. Okay, my next question is from Alex Milani. Alex, he asks if I'm gonna do more than one video a week, and just to be more consistent. Well, I mean, I do a video every Monday morning, 9 a.m. All my videos come out. I don't know, that's pretty consistent. Maybe it's not as often. Some people do 2 or 3 videos a week, but I do 1 a week, and I think that works perfect for me. Like I can't do too much because I don't want to run out of ideas, but especially with trip videos, like I do a trip video and like how many trips can I do, and so yeah, I just do just 1 video a week every Monday. I think that's pretty consistent. Thanks for the question, Alex. And the next question is from Truth66. He asks if anywhere in this park have any sandy beaches, or is it all just rock beaches with varying sizes rocks? Mostly rock beaches, but there is one sandy beach at T Harbor, way down at the other end. T Harbor has this one section you just go out and a nice sandy beach there, and Xena usually likes to go play over there. And I don't know, there might be some other, because there's still other areas I haven't explored around here, like Middlebron Bay Trail and Finlay Bay. I think that's next spring. I think I want to do Finlay Bay. I was going to do that earlier this year, but it never happened. But I'm not sure. I think that's a rock beach there, but not positive. But as far as I know, right, the only one I know of, sandy beach, is at T Harbor. Hey, thanks for the question, Truth. Adam asks, also known as Toots on the Trail, and go check out his channel. He asks if I'm ever going to be going to any new locations in the future. Not sure where. Like I really want to look up, check out all trails and look for some new locations to have something similar to this with some backcountry campsites along the trail. I really like to go to Quetico sometime, but I think that's pretty much more for canoeing. And but I want to do some research over the winter and look for somewhere new to go, because when I come in, the Sleeping Giant, the only place I ever go to. And I do like to explore, try to find new places. Although there's some areas here I haven't explored yet, so I want to look into them. All right, thanks for the question, Adam. Donna asks, is there any winter hiking allowed out here at the park, or is it all closed? Is the backcountry closed off? Actually, no, it's not. I found out recently that the backcountry is open all year round. Right now, the main campgrounds are closed. It's end of October right now. Excuse me. And I think they closed. Can't remember the exact date. It was around the beginning of October. So there's and nobody at the office as far as I know. But you can still come in here. And have I ever hiked? And she also asked if I ever hiked out here when there's been snow on the ground, and if I ever snowshoed. Well, I've been thinking about getting snowshoes and coming out here at least once in the winter, trying that out. And have I ever been out here where there's been snowing? Well, no, not snowing. But I'm out here right now, and there's been a lot of snow at the beginning of the trail. The first kilometer, there's been quite a bit of snow there from our last snowfall. So yeah, I have been when there's been snow on the ground. All right, thanks for the question, Donna. And Drew asks, of course it's going to be a stove question. This guy loves stoves, which is awesome. But he asks if I'd ever consider using an alcohol stove in the winter, and if so, which one? Well, I think the one I've never used one before, and I've always been interested in trying it out. And if I do try it out one, it'll be the one you send me. He's sending me a cat can stove that he made for me, and he's mailing it out to me. So I'm really looking forward to that and trying that out. So thanks for the question, Drew. And yeah, check out Drew's channel, Hiking with Epilepsy. He's got a great channel, and he has epilepsy, but he won't let that stop him from doing what he loves to do. But thanks for the question, Drew. So last question is another one from Alex. He asked me what the weirdest thing that Xena has ever brought to me, like a dead squirrel or something. Nothing out here, but the weirdest thing, I think, it's not really, I guess it's not weird, but this was back at home, walking her late at night, going through the parking lot back behind my apartment building, and then she was doing something. I didn't know what she was doing, and so we continued on, and we went into the apartment. She goes running into the living room, boom, drops down a dead mouse right in the middle of the living room. That was the weirdest thing. Other than that, nothing really. All right, thanks for the question, Alex. Well, thank you everybody for all the questions, and like I said at the beginning of this video, if you have a question for my next one, leave it down in the comments below, or leave it right on Facebook. And so I had to include Xena at least a little bit at the end here. So everybody, anytime Xena's not in a video, when I do any kind of gear talk video, people are always like, oh, I miss Xena. They want to see Xena. This is the star of the channel, right here. Look at that. That's so adorable. But again, thanks again. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and please hit that bell notification. All right, thanks. I'll see you next time. Just lean back. Good girl.